I've been playing hardcore Minecraft for nearly 4 years now, and let me tell you, it is a stressful game mode. You never know when some boneheaded mistake is going to cost you everything. And I've built some pretty impressive things in my hardcore worlds, but I've always felt like I've had to hold back for this very reason. But now, a recent trend has presented me with a solution. Oh man, guys, it's been quite some time since I started a brand new Minecraft world, and I don't mind telling you, I'm excited about this. I know I'm only just breaking my first blocks here, but I already have big plans for this world. But despite having big plans for this world, I still want to make more bite-sized content so that I'm not making these giant mega builds all in one episode. It's a little overwhelming for both you guys and me. But yeah, looking around, this is a pretty solid spawn. We got some bees, we got birch, we got oak, we got spruce, we got a nice little cave here. We got, oh, there's my face. We got everything we're gonna need to get started. The only thing that I don't see that I would really like is sheep. I got chickens, I got cows, but no sheep. Aha! Some of you may die, but it is a sacrifice that I'm willing to make to be able to sleep the nights away. There we go. Let's head back and check out that cave now. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that goes pretty deep, but I got my eyes on the prize. Yeah, that's a little easier to get to. Well, I can see now. Sounds like a lot of skeletons. I should probably find some iron before I figure out where those guys are coming from. Lots and lots of copper, but no iron. I think this area might be a little bit of a bust in terms of easy to access iron, but we got a little bit of coal, so I'll consider it a win. Now, how do I get out? Well, I guess this is the easy answer here. Well, since I got a bit more time before my first night, let's take a little peek around. Ooh, eggs. Sure, now I find all the sheep. Oh man, we got dark oak here too. We are set. I'm actually thinking right here on this little lake might be a nice place for a starter house. Well, I got distracted by some coal, and I lost track of the time, I guess. I guess this cave is refuge for the night. I keep finding lots of copper and coal, but no iron. And with that, we end day one. Alright, I've pushed a little further inland here, and this scenery is really cool. Maybe we'll move our house more in this way. We'll keep looking around, but right now my goal is to try and find some surface iron so I can make a shield. Once again, coal and copper, but no iron. This world has an iron deficiency. Copper, coal, coal, no iron. I mean, I'll take it, but I want some iron, man. Lo and behold, more coal. We even found emeralds before iron. What is going on? I can't even mine them. Coal, more coal, more coal. Coal. I've used my entire first pickaxe on coal. Okay, now it's just taunting me. Alright, it took me nearly a full Minecraft day, but guess what? I found more coal. There's even more over there. Yes, iron! Finally, it took me so long to find iron. Well, the good news is I won't have a problem smelting it. Alright, here we go. We got our shield now, so I feel comfortable going into cave. Little F5 mishap there. I feel comfortable going into caves. But I found this little cave window here, and guess what I see on the horizon? The answer? More iron. I'll make sure to get all this stuff that I can, since apparently it's a precious commodity on this world. I probably don't need to mine all this coal, but I mean, the Minecrafter in me is telling me take everything you can. Well, it's not ideal for a first village. But I'll take it. Ooh, hay bales. Just gonna yoink everything I can here. Yoink, yoink. Always love finding a village with a bunch of hay bales. Awesome for early game food. And everyone knows that the bed is the most effective tool to break them. Ooh, some armor. Nice. Cool, we got a farm too, so we can get a bunch of crops. All right, this is a pretty sweet vantage point from up here. But yeah, I think we're going to screenshot the chords of this village. That way we can come back and, you know, pick up some of its denizens later on. Definitely nothing shady there. Also, cherry blossoms. Well, my inventory is looking a little full here, so we're going to head back to spawn and set up a starter base. Oh, I will take some of this, though. Okay, yeah, here's the mountain range again, and the spruce and dark oak forest, which is currently burning down. Amazing. Well, seeing as though there's a bit of a fire over there, I think right here seems like a good place to settle. Let's just drop a chest and empty our inventory, and I guess we need some stuff to build with. So I'm going to clear the area here and gather some wood, and I will be right back. You know what? I was on my way to grab some spruce wood when this area here caught my eye. I think we can actually make a pretty cool starter base in this little nook in the mountain, so we're going to give that a try. But I still need that spruce wood. Well, I managed to get a few stacks of spruce wood, but let me tell you, that was painful with stone tools, so I think we're in need of an upgrade. We got to get rid of these too. So let's go ahead and gear up here for a dive into the caves. We'll go ahead and use our last 3 iron here to make a pickaxe in case we find something good down there. Now, if I remember correctly, somewhere over here there was a pretty big cave system. Yeah, I think it's right here. Yep, this looks like as good a place as any to start. And we're still kind of in the collect everything you see phase, so I'll take the copper too. That's good experience for smelting. This is really what we're after here. If I can, I'd like to try and get at least a stack. Guess I probably should have come down here with more than one stone pickaxe. Good thing I brought this. Man, I always forget how big copper veins are until I try and mine them with a stone pickaxe. It's a lot of stuff, but it's really painful to do. And I swear, I've hit like a triple vein here or something like that. It's not usually this much. Oh, okay. Well, I'd say that was worth it. I'm still gonna mine the rest of this though. Well, we definitely got enough copper for a while from that. I think we're going to do the smart move here and condense our inventory a little. Now into this. That's safe, but I do like this stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to have to go make a bucket because I don't see a safe way down here. Oh, but I do see a lot of iron down there. That is a good sign. Alright, guess I kind of need that bucket of water now. Oh wow, this cave goes over this way even more too. This is huge. Oh, and I see a way down without that water bucket I got. Well, may as well use it. I will take all of this iron. Thank you very much. Oh, gold. First use of the iron pick. We're fine. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you always invest in a shield early on. Ooh, yes please. Oh, we got a mine shaft. That'll probably be on a second run down here. Oh wow, you are fully in gold. And stuck. We'll just leave you there. Man, this cave is so cool. I kind of want to build something down here. We definitely have the space for it. And look at that, we got a geode too. And this is all right by spawn too. We could easily do something with this. Man, and it keeps heading this way too. And we got a giant drop here going all the way down to, ooh, diamonds. I was going to say let's head back and see if we can find all that iron again, but I kind of want those diamonds. Oh, wait a minute. The diamonds are by what looks like an iron vein. That's a whole bunch of tuff and a whole bunch of iron. Oh, this is a jackpot. But it also looks like it's going to be incredibly dangerous down here, so we got to watch out. Ow. Okay, we're going to use this creeper to our advantage. There we go. Oh yeah, this is definitely an iron vein. Oh, but I think those are cave spiders. All right, first things first, where's that diamond? Here we go, first diamonds of the server. Wow, you can tell I'm used to playing multiplayer. This is a single player world, not a server. Okay, let's make this place a little safer, and then we will... Oh yes, the iron vein goes up here too. That or it's a separate iron vein. Okay, we are gonna be rich in iron here. Actually, yeah, I think these are 2 separate iron veins. This is awesome. Make that 3. Oh my. Are you serious? Okay, this is pretty sweet. Well, that was a bread fail. But that bread fail has uncovered what looks like yet another iron vein. Alright, I think we're safe enough over here. Let's start digging up some of this iron. Oh boy, they found us. I'm gonna get poisoned here. Yep. To be fair, that was just a horrible shield drop. Okay, clearly we're not quite as safe as I thought, but I'm gonna do something stupid and keep mining anyways. Well, I'd say that was a pretty successful iron vein. I mean, look at how much iron I got from that. And that's just one of the 3 or 4 iron veins that I found around here. I'm going to leave the others for now because I'm not confident taking on the horde of cave spiders that's below the one of them. But I'll be back. For now, let's press on in the cave. I think I saw some diamonds over here. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, maybe I can get them to shoot each other. Here we go. Perfect. No, don't move. Shoot him. Yes, there we go. Fight, fight, fight. There we go. And now I will take on the victor. And best of all, I will take the spoils. Ah! Oh, it is getting dangerous over here. I thought that there was something creeping up on me. No, it's just a bunch of fish flopping around on land. Gonna have to abandon this cave soon. I'm down to my last 12 torches here, assuming I don't find more coal. Which, I mean, at this level, not very likely. Well, we're down to our last 5 torches here, and I think I've run into a dead end. So, I think this is as good a time as any to get out of here as soon as I get this redstone. Oh, and that diamond. Now, what are the chances I can remember how to get out of here and not have to staircase out? Oh, this is a bit of a hairy situation. I'll just follow the torches as far as I can and see where they lead me. Okay, this is the iron vein. That's good. The way up is around here somewhere. Oh, but so are the cave spiders. I think this is the water stream. I hope this is the water stream. Okay, there's a torch there. Yeah, that's right. And then I think I just follow this ledge all the way out. Yep, there's the geode. Okay, the torches stop here and there's a water stream, so I'm gonna assume this is my ticket out of here. Uh-oh. Oh, that looks like daylight. I think we got a winner. Okay, this was actually not the way that I took, I don't think, but it still led me out, so I will take it. Yeah, this is our cave that we just came out of here, and right over here, I believe, is our house, or what will eventually be our house. Yep, right there. You know, I'd say that was a very successful first mining trip. 14 diamonds and a whole whack of iron. And that means that upgrading all of our stuff is not going to be difficult at all. Now, you may realize that I have relocated again. Or should I say unrelocated? Because right over there at the shoreline is where we originally were before we moved over there. And that's because I think that the cliff behind us here is going to be much more suited to the starter house that I want to build. And I would explain to you what I want to do for my starter house, but I think it's better that I just show you. So I'm going to clear the area here and get started on the build. There we go, stage 1 of the house is complete. The facade has been built in the side of the mountain. And in case you couldn't tell, yeah, I moved again. But this mountain just has so much more space inside that I have room to expand later on. But we do still have another part of this house to take care of. The interior's a little small. Sure, it'll keep me safe at night, but I want to have a little bit more space. So now it's time for the real fun part. Like I said, the facade was only stage 1. This right here is stage 2, and I have a feeling it's going to take a whole lot longer to do this part. Stage 2 is complete. I've hollowed out the inside the way that I want it, so we're going to have a bit of a decorative foyer here, and then we're going to lead into probably another more decorative area here, vaulted ceilings, so it's going to look really cool. Over here, we're going to have our storage room with a cow for now, I guess. And then going up the stairs here, we're going to have yet another decorative area looking out the window over our beautiful view. And then going over this way through the hall, we're going to have our bedroom. Although right now we're kind of embracing the whole halls of stone thing, so we better get chopping some trees so that we can get an interior going here. And that is our third and final stage of this build here, is the interior. Now, I know what you guys are all screaming at the screens right now. King, you have 14 diamonds, why are you using iron? And the answer to that is because I want to. Between my hardcore world, Skyblock Kingdoms, and the viewer server, I've been in the endgame for so long, and with Skyblock Kingdoms, there was just no world to mine or harvest resources from, so I'm kind of enjoying the early game while I can. Because, I mean, before we know it, we're going to be flying into enchantments and everything like that, and then we'll be entering the late game again. So I want to enjoy the early game while it's still here. Because let's be real, for experienced Minecraft people, it really doesn't last that long. But yeah, I'm going to harvest up some logs here, and then we'll get cracking on the inside. Alright, so I think we're just going to do something simple in here. Let's go with birch and see how it looks. Gotta make sure to get upstairs as well here. Gotta make sure to fix these spots too. Now we're starting to get something that looks more like a house here. You may have heard of the Canadian house hippo, but have you heard of the Minecraft house cow? Now I've got to decide how I want to do these walls. Do I want to do them more like this or more like this? Or kind of a combination of the two maybe? Let's try for a combination of both. You know, I was actually worried about mixing the styles, but I think it turned out quite nicely. It breaks up the oak a lot, which I was really worried about coming into this. I thought it would just be too much oak on the inside. But the stone walls really add the variety that this place needed, I think. Although I really do need to get rid of these bits of cobblestone right here. I was thinking stairs would be a good substitute. Now we just gotta figure out the ceiling. That's one that I've been struggling with here because this is the floor. So I think our only choice really is we accept the mixed ceiling, which I kinda hate, or we go with trapdoors. Let's try out spruce trapdoors first. There we go. I actually think that turned out quite nicely, though it completely drained me of all of my spruce, so I've got to go collect more at some point. But I think the last thing that we need to do is just throw some windows in here so that, you know, creepers can't walk in downstairs anymore. I may have had an incident earlier on with that. But yeah, I've already harvested the glass, so let's do that up. See? Everyone can just walk in my window. We'll do panes in these windows here, and we'll cross our fingers that I grabbed enough glass to do this window here. Yeah, looks like we're good. Sweet, I think the interior of our house is done. We just have a little bit to do on the exterior here. Mainly this area right here. We gotta add a floor or something in over here. And I'm thinking we use tuff like we did over here. I think that'll look really good. Ooh, 38 tuff though. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, I just got stairs. You know what? We can use upside down stairs. We'll cheat a little bit. Okay, we'll just have to be strategic about where we use the stairs. If we use them right here, people may notice. So we'll just cover this up first, and we can fill around. There we go. If you didn't know there were stairs here, then you would be able to live in blissful ignorance. Oh, I missed a block, though. There we go. See? Can barely tell. Sweet. I think the only thing left to do is move in. It's a very simple interior, but I like what I've got so far. A nice little storage room, which I've already organized as best as I can. Ignore the other chest over here. An area with the other types of furnaces over here. So we got smokers and we got blast furnaces. And then heading up the stairs here, we got literally nothing in this room. We'll take care of that later. And our bedroom over here with our Canadian house hippo over on the bed. I guess he's more of a Canadian house cow, but you know, details. And once again, literally nothing in this room here, but it's another one of those things that we'll take care of once we have some more resources to our name. But for now, I want to turn our attention to the outside of the house, because this is looking a little bit bland. And in order to do what I want with the exterior, I need gravel. Which shouldn't be a problem, because usually in mountain ranges like this, there's lots of gravel around. And as usual, the mountain does not disappoint. Alright, I got myself some gravel, and a whole lot more flint than I bargained for. And I needed that for coarse dirt. So the idea with that is I'm going to make a path here first, going to all my different areas in my base. And by all my areas, I mean all 2 of them. And then replace the grass around here with coarse dirt to make it look like it's more used and lived in. You know, I've actually had a thought. These areas here I was going to replace with regular dirt. But I think I saw something over here that may actually be a better bet. There it is. There's our ticket to better dirt. We just got to figure out how to get the dirt without drowning. I think draining the water is pretty much my only option. There we go. Now I can get the rooted dirt. Now let's see if it turns out the way that I wanted it to. Yep, I think this has a pretty good look to it. Just got to take care of blending the rest of the area here now. I think this blended together quite nicely, and once we have a few more details in here, I think it'll look way better too. And speaking of those details, when I was out earlier, I managed to grab a bunch of the 2 tall flowers, which I think we're going to make use of over here. And you know what? We'll grab these lily of the valleys too. Let's just litter these all over the hill here. And I think if we add a few of these forcibly grown crops here too, it'll give us a nice bit of color. That's looking pretty cool, and, you know, once all the crops actually grow, that'll be way better too. I ran out of bone meal. I think it may actually look better if I get rid of all of the green in this area. Yeah, I definitely think getting rid of the green helped out a lot, and then expanding the flowers over this way. Oi, get off the table. Don't meow at me. Off. My cat just decided to sit on the coffee table and scream at me. Like, why are you on the coffee table, dude? I also wanted to extend the muddy look into this kind of garage area. I don't really know what to call it. All I know for sure is from here on, we will be calling it a barn. Just gotta lure a few more of these guys back. Think I saw another one over here somewhere. Yeah, over there. Come with me. Oh, I picked up a stray. You won't do well in the barn, buddy. There's no grass. Really, guys? Really? Go away. There we go. Now make it a baby. Yay, baby. Well, if you ask me, that's a pretty solid starter home. It's got a good amount of detail, it has some farms, and on the inside, there's not a whole lot, but it's better than the dirt huts that I usually make to start out. Like, if you ask anyone, my style is usually find a cave, hunker down, and stay there until I can make a mega build. So this is definitely a lot more homey than I'm used to for a starter base. He's screaming at me again. Yeah, you got something to say? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll let them know. I'm pretty sure that was him saying that you guys should subscribe. Yeah, that's definitely what I heard. But yeah, I think that's about gonna wrap it up for this video here. Don't worry, I won't torture you guys for too much longer. We'll move on to enchantments and diamond stuff in the next one. But make sure you are subscribed and following my Twitch channel so that you can catch the in-between stuff. I'm gonna be doing some mining in between episodes and whatnot to get ready for our enchantments. So, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.